6 of Eurobasket 2015, and wrapping things up here in Group A, Israel against France. Well, it's always an event when the home team plays, and adding a little bit of spice to the story tonight, this is a battle for first place. I don't think too many people expected that before this competition, that Israel would meet France in a battle for first place, but so it has proved to be. Earlier today, Poland clinching third place with a 78-65 win over Finland. And Russia finally getting, I have to say, a richly deserved win. They won 81-61 against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Now it's Israel taking on France. And Israel getting that impressive win yesterday against Poland to get back on track. They had blown a big lead against Bosnia and Herzegovina, so their fans being treated to some good performances from their national team. These are the Group A standings as they stand. France, Poland, Israel, Finland, Russia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Russia and Bosnia and Herzegovina will not be going to Lille unless they're going as fans. And you can see Finland have wrapped up fourth place. Good evening, everyone. You are looking live inside the Arena de Montpellier here in France. It is the last game of Group A at Eurobasket 2015. It's a game between France, the host nation, and Israel, and it is a battle for first place. Well, I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Johnny Rogers. And Johnny, on the spot, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Who's going to win this game?
I'm going with the home favorite, France. They've been fun to watch. Really, I think they're the favorite in this whole tournament, Eurobasket. I expect them to come out on top, but I've been surprised because they've been in a few fights they've ended up coming out on top, but Finland took them to overtime. We saw Russia was ahead much of that game, 28, 38, 37 minutes of that game. We'll see what happens tonight. Israel is a team that likes to play up-tempo. And so this could be not only an important game because it's for first place, it could be a fun game to watch. Israel likes to get up and down the court, play in transition, and that could actually play into the hands of France, who's got the most athletic team here.
Well, one thing is for sure, you do not get to the podium here in the first week of the Eurobasket. But when you're Israel, you needed to come and you needed to start winning some games, something you didn't do in the build-up. You needed to start building some confidence. They're regulars at the Eurobaskets, but they haven't really been able to advance for nearly a decade to that next round. So getting into this group here at Montpellier and having a good run like they have, they had to do it. As for France, they needed to come out and win every game. Let's be honest, they're the home team. You can't lose when you're the home team hosting the Eurobasket.
They're overwhelming favorites, no doubt about it.
So we are going to have a pause in the commentary now and have a playing of the national anthem for both Israel and for France. So 3 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll be tipping it off here. France in Israel. There's Tony Parker. He's become the all-time leading scorer at the Eurobasket in Eurobasket history. One of the subplots of all of the story that we've been telling. Oleg Zlatisev, Sinisa Herseg, and Igor Dragicevic from Latvia, Croatia, and Montenegro are the referees for this final game here in Group A. France started their Eurobasket going to overtime and beating Finland. Now we're going to get a look at their roster, and up at the top, Leo Westerman, late addition, missed all the training, came in for Antoine Dieu, who got hurt. Batum, number 5, finally started scoring in the last game. Number 13, Boris Dieu, obviously crucial. Wasn't quite as effective last night against Russia, but tonight the starting 5 will continue to be Gobert, Boris Dieu, Batum, Decolo, and Parker. And you've got 4 NBA players there and a player of the highest order at CSKA Moscow, and Nando Decolo, former NBA player. For Israel, Gal Mekel, boy, he was clutch in their last game, making some key free throws in the final minute. Lior Eliyahu, Omri Caspi have been big. Raviv Lemonade, terrific defender. Yogev Ohayon hit some big shots. Dior Fisher was crucial. And we're going to start, in fact, with Sean Dawson tonight in the starting lineup instead of Mekel. And Raviv Lemonade, Ohayon also in the starting lineup. Elishay Kadir and Dior Fisher. So already that tells me that man right there, Erich Edelstein, is saying, listen, we're going to have to pull out all stops to beat this French team, and is it really worth it? I mean, that's how I read it.
Well, those 3 players that are not in the starting lineups, we see Dior Fisher right there on the left. He's been kind of an unsung hero. Last game, he really got on the board, was taking the perimeter shots, but he's done a lot of the dirty work, 7.5 rebounds per game, 7 rebounds according to the graphic. Tony Parker, on the other hand, what can you say about Tony Parker? 15.5 points. He's playing about 28 minutes a game, 26 minutes a game. Just doing whatever he wants. At will, he gets to the basket. He's the leader of this French team, no doubt about it. But I would say, obviously, Caspi has played more minutes than anybody else here. His coach feels he could use a break. Mekel along the same lines, and Eliyahu has been hobbled. So those 3 have really taken the load of this Israeli team. So they're going to start on the bench. We'll see if they see any action.
Yeah, I mean, it's a coaching decision that he has to manage his team as he sees fit. Sean Dawson obviously hasn't played that much. He has played, but he hasn't. I wouldn't say that he's been a central figure for Israel, but who knows? Maybe this is the type of game where he will fare better. Erich Edelstein, I suppose, would not make any apologies. Now, Vincent Collet has been the coach of France. His first big tournament was Eurobasket 2009 when they lost to Spain in the quarterfinals after winning all of their games up to that point. And then they got to the round of 16 the next year at the FIBA World Championship. There you see Collet. And then it was in 2011 that France finished runners-up at the Eurobasket in Lithuania. They made it to the quarterfinals at the London Olympics. And then they won this great competition 2 years ago in Slovenia. Last year, they got to the podium. They finished 3rd at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in Spain. Good evening, everyone. It is the opening tip of France v. Israel here at Eurobasket 2015. And it will be a strange start to the game.
Nobody wanted that ball.
I know there's the opening tip, but that was the tipping the ball out of bounds by Rudy Gobert. And some kid ends up with it. So Tony Parker has a short conversation with that young man and comes back onto the court. So this is a battle for first place. And Raviv Lemonade, who's been terrific for Israel. Now Ohayon, of course, he's a big-time player in Europe, plays for Maccabi Tel Aviv. Elishay Kadir, Ohayon, Dior Fisher now. Another player with EuroLeague experience. Decolo reaches in, Now there's 4 seconds.
Perfect read by DiColo, Jeff. He just came in there. He knew that pass was going back to the screener. You see him way over, coming from the weak side.
Lemonade gets inside and puts it up off the rim. And backboard Gobert with the first of probably many rebounds for him. Got the marching band here tonight. You can see him over there to the left of your screen wearing the white shirts. That's kind of a college atmosphere, doesn't it? If you're an American basketball fan. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Dio. And Boris Dio gets the first points of the game.
France likes to go to Dio in the low post. A lot of times they end up with the pass. He likes to pass for his teammates.
Nice cut to the basket, and Kadir missed. So excellent pass, excellent catch. But Kadir perhaps feeling the heat. I think it was Dio that was next to him. And now that pass intercepted by Dior Fisher.
Oh, Hayon, you can't leave him alone. Accurate shooter.
And Batum's pass to DiColo goes out of bounds.
He expected DiColo to spot in the corner because we know DiColo is such a good shooter. Here we see DL with this post move. If the double team comes, he'll give the ball up. He'll find his teammates, create scoring opportunities for them. If it's one-on-one, he's very difficult to stop.
Chance of Alain Lebleu. Dior Fisher gets free and puts it up and in. He's been really good the last few games.
Yeah, you got to respect his outside shot. That's exactly what Gobert did. Bid on the fake, and Gobert went by him. Again, we see Dial single coverage in the low post. I'm sorry, that's very difficult for Kadir to match up with Dial. So quick.
But it's difficult for a lot of these Israelis to match up with Dio.
Yes.
So you're saying they need to
I say
drop
anywhere,
down and help.
Jeff, realistically, anywhere, including the NBA, it's tough to guard Dial in the low post single coverage.
Batum into Gobert for the two-handed rim rocker.
Great pace pass by Batum, kept the ball high. Gobert didn't bring it down. Easy 2 points.
Hayon bounce pass again to Lemonade, and Lemonade traveled.
There's the Rudy Gobert effect. If we see this, the replay, backdoor, we see Gobert finishing a two-hand slam. Lemonade was reluctant to shoot. Gobert was in the vicinity. He ended up shuffling his feet, turning the ball over.
France on top here early. Batum. And again, good hands from Israel to knock it out of bounds, but it'll be French ball with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Capacity crowd here, more than 10,000 fans. Now DiColo from behind the arc just in time. Kadir with the rebound. Kadir, is he going to go all the way? No, he's going to bring it back. He gives the Lemonade for three. Count it! Have a drink of Lemonade.
Nice play by Kadir, pushing the ball up court. Hit the trailer. Lemonade, in this case, wide open. Plenty of time to shoot.
And out of bounds goes Boris Dio.
Kadir's flirting with the foul. There was no foul called. Instead, Dial steps out of bounds. If you're a defender in that situation, you want to use the defense. You want to use that baseline as an extra defender.
And what do you think about that stroke from Lemonade? Looking at it again, he took it with confidence. And Lemonade's bounce pass intercepted by Batum. Lemonade hustles back. Oh, and Batum goes up for the dunk and misses. And Sean Dawson looks like he's been injured just a little bit. Trying to block it. And Batum is making sure he's okay. So That's good of Batum to make sure his opponent is okay. Watch this.
Batum comes from way over on the other side of the court. Steal that pass. He's going hard to the basket. And with the offhand, he rakes across Sean Dawson's face. That's painful.
So he's going to stay in the game, Sean Dawson, and hopefully those stars that you see after that kind of contact will fade by the time Israel come back up the court.
Eyes will water, but we don't see any blood, so he's on the floor.
See his average 9.8 points per game coming into this contest. Limonade goes behind his back. Inside to Kadir. And again, the quick hands and the play of Batum. Now, just 1 second on the shot clock, and Limonade misses. Gobert goes up for the board. Yeah, every time Israel get it inside, where they would have taken shots previously, they're just not shooting. They know that the SWAT man's there. Oh, beautiful play. Batum, a nice release.
So smooth. We see him moving. Just looks so comfortable on the floor. Very difficult for this Israeli team to make passes over that defense.
Look at that. And Limonade saw Batum that time.
Israel's rushing their shots because of that, because it's this great length of this French team.
Batum, easy peasy.
So smooth again. That's not an easy shot. I mean, he wanted to pass the ball to Gobert. Defense did not come, so he took that three-footer.
Saw Omri Caspi watching. Was just wondering if we're going to see him play. Now, Dior Fisher misses from the line. Dior with the pass, and Nando De Colo puts it above the glass and in.
That's good basketball right there. Teamwork, sharing the basketball. Ball inside, Parker to Diel. De Colo with a nice cut.
Now quickly to the other end, and Gobert kind of taps it over to De Colo. Now inside to the Gobert, and he just lays it up. There is Edelstein. His team led 5-4, and France right now on a roll. They have scored 10 unanswered points. Timeout. Well, Omri Caspi is standing behind the bench. You know, the difference will be, here you see the shooting percentages for both teams, and Israel had that 1-3 there, but they're 1 of 8 inside the arc. Obviously, where they finish in the standings will determine who they face in the next round, in the round of 16, but the only problem is they don't know who that would be, because there are also games going on in Group B up in Berlin. So I think you pointed out at the beginning, you know, Caspi played a lot of minutes. There were, in some games, it was almost as if he was running up and down the court with his tongue hanging out, his tongue on the floor. He was exhausted. So, you know, from a coaching standpoint, it does make sense to kind of maybe bring him in later, but don't start him.
If you're looking at the bigger picture, it probably does. Of course, we'd like to see everybody play in this game, but Israel is looking at the bigger picture. They know they're going to Lille, and they want to be in the best shape they can.
Limonade, back to Dior Fisher, and Batum with an authoritative rebound. This game now has all the hallmarks of one of these huge French wins that we've been waiting on, but we simply haven't really seen much of. And the block by Dior Fisher. Look at that band dancing up to the left corner. Now, Dior drives in, misses, and Gobert goes up for the follow and is fouled on the putback.
Gobert tried to slam that back in. That was a quick second jump, if you noticed. Missed the first shot, went after it. We're going to see it right here. Goes up there, misses the tip, but right away he's back up and tried to dunk that in. He was fouled on the play. He's just dominating so far. I mean, you might not see it so much from the stat sheet, but if you see the shot selection of this Israeli team, they're rushing shots, they're turning down shots, they're changing the way they're attacking the basket thanks to Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, we really have to emphasize Israel have played really good basketball up to this point, and we haven't seen it. Now spin move, Kadir gets in there, and the follow by Dewar Fisher, and he goes up and draws the foul from Nando De Colo.
Those misses we're seeing Israel getting close to the basket, but they're missing shots because they're just rushing it a little bit, and they know that not only is Gobert there, but you also have length in Batum, Horst Yao. Nando De Colo is very, very tall for a guard. And that's a lot of length out there that will make you rush those shots underneath, and you'll end up missing them more often than not.
See Gal Meckel sitting down tonight. We heard he may not play at all.
He didn't really go through the warm-ups, as did Caspi and Eliafu did not do the complete warm-up with their team pregame. Israel in the zone.
Inside he goes, and Dewar Fisher with a block. Now quickly, Ohayon over to Lemonade, back to Ohayon, and Nicola Batum just says, "Oh no, you don't, Ohayon."
Well, that's what we're used to seeing from Israel, getting out on the fast break. But you know, if you got Batum chasing you down, as we're going to see on this play, you're not safe. Batum comes from behind, leaves no doubt about it, swats it out. Great timing.
Yivzuri's come into the game for Israel. Bounce pass to Fisher. Kind of goes into the corner. Yivzuri again tries to make the bounce pass in there to Kadir.
Sometimes that bounce pass is the only pass that's going to be getting through this French defense. We've seen them trying to pass it over the top, and those passes have been intercepted or deflected.
Dewar Fisher, and
again settling for perimeter shots, not getting close enough to the basket.
Now Parker comes down, and the dump down low, and Laverne puts it up off the glass and in.
Yeah, he worked for position. As soon as the ball went up on top, he turned over, opened a nice passing angle.
Now Lemonade back to Kadir. I think our friend Dewar Fisher needs to come out for a breather. He looks pretty tired. And Kadir goes in, denied by Jalabal. Gets it back. Goes up, and this time, finally, stops the rock.
There's a strong move by Kadir. Came up short the first time, but he stuck with it. Rewarded with an easy bucket. Again, Israel in the zone.
Batum. And the ball goes over to Jalabal. Batum again. Now Lemonade. Another chance for Israel. And Batum comes up with a steal. Over to Jalabal. And he lays it up over and in.
Just making it look easy. They have so many options. He can throw the ball off the rim. Batum can slam it, but he took it home and finished it. Great defense by Batum, getting in the passing lanes.
You're right. Ohayon quickly to the other end. Now, Parker dribbles with his head up. Jalabal from the arc.
They've got so many options coming down on this fast break. So Parker was just basically choosing who's he going to give the ball to. He had several options.
Dewar Fisher back to Yivzuri, and he's got a nice soft shooting touch, Yivzuri. Maybe he needs to look for it a little bit more. So back to a 10-point deficit here, the final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Parker hands it off to Laverne. Another dunk for France.
If you're Edelstein, obviously you're not happy with this, but maybe you'd like to see some hard fouls. Stop somebody, they have a foul to give. You don't want to give up easy layups.
Final 5 seconds. Yivzari puts up a 3 and misses everything. So yeah, it has been easy so far for France. They're gonna inbound it. And that is not even gonna count. I think they're gonna have to inbound it again.
They're gonna give him another shot from three-quarter courts. Hit the shot clock on this one. Let's see what he can do next time. Yaniv Green checks into the game.
No, wait a minute.
D.R. Fisher.
I don't understand. Okay, so they've got Yaniv Green, yeah. Just a little bit of chaos here to get the last 3 hits. Oh, off the rim.
He got his second chance. He got a lot closer on that one.
That would have been funny if that had gone in. As it is, France lead at 22-10 after 1 against Israel. Well, it doesn't make for pretty viewing if you're Israeli fans. 9 of 14 from the floor for France. 3 of 17 inside the arc for Israel. And from the block department, from the SWAT team tonight, France have already got 1 block, that sensational block from Nicolas Batum.
Boy, it sure does seem like they have more than 1 block.
It does, doesn't it?
They've altered several shots. They've only getting credit for 1 block shot. And we obviously remember that one. That's Batum in transition, swatting the ball out of bounds.
Gaudi is going to come back into the game, or enter the game for the first time here for France, along with Flo Pietrus. So plenty of flags inside here, the Arena de Montpellier. It's France and Israel. Second quarter action underway with Les Bleus leading at 22-10 over Israel. Laverne, Gaudi, Parker, Pietrus, and Jalabal in for France. Bart Timor into the game for Israel. We haven't seen him at all in this competition. Jalabal fouled.
Take your pick. Gadier and Ochayon were there. They're going to give the Ochayon the foul. What do you think of Colade leaving Parker in? 2 different philosophies here. Tony Parker's still in, started the game.
Could be he's going to be playing a lot more minutes. The alley-oop to Laverne. Couldn't flush it now. Ohayon for Israel. Kadir backs up Jalabal. Over to Cowdy. And now to Charles Cowdy. Pietrus with the rebound and put-back attempt, no good. And the French come down with it again. Pietrus.
Just dominating the boards. That's already 18 rebounds to 9, plus 9 advantage already. Just starting the second quarter.
I was all geared up for this battle of first place tonight, and it feels like Israel just aren't up for the fight. Hopefully they're gonna turn it up a notch. Alley-oop pass to Cowdy, and the ball goes out of bounds.
He was up high enough. The ball just slipped through his hands. Cowdy was trying to put some extra emphasis on that alley-oop pass.
Kadir gets inside, goes up strong, is blocked weak side by guess who? Cahudi. Charles Cahudi. And quick pass to Lovern, and an and one coming.
Big Yanni Green up in the air, absorbed the contact, finished on the other end of the rim. Geoffrey Laverne. Nice pass by Parker. No look.
Leo Westerman comes in. Well, Tony Parker's already become the all-time leading scorer in Eurobasket history, so he's not going to be too stressed about putting the ball up. He wants to get his teammates involved. And Bart Seymour hands it to Yaniv Green. Yivzari for three. Boy, that was about halfway down and he came back out. Lovan hit a big three-pointer the other night.
Sure did.
In fact, it was last night against Russia. They kind of changed the game at the end for France and helped them avoid that upset. Bounce pass to Kadir, puts it up and in. Good play from Israel.
Good baseline cut by Kadir. Used the rim to protect him when he got that reverse layup up.
Lovan. Goes baseline and steps out of bounds. So back it goes to Israel. You can see his right foot was on the line. This was the play before for Israel where Kadir scored on the reverse.
Nice pass by Timor.
Timor really didn't play at all, and now here he is getting to play against the host nation. Yaniv Green misses. Bart Seymour had made one appearance. He had
21 seconds.
Yeah, so he really hadn't played at all before tonight. Jalabal gets inside and draws a foul. So 2 shots for Jalabal.
Nice spin move. Yanni Green moving. See him blow by Kadir.
Do you get the feeling that Jalabal has become one of the main guys for France at this Eurobasket?
Yes, he's coming off the bench, but he's been steady, and he's getting a lot of minutes even though he is coming off the bench. He shows he can still play, no doubt about it. We see him also on the defensive end doing a great job, and we know on the offensive end what he's capable of doing.
I would say that Collet probably has got, he goes pretty much 11 deep, doesn't he, every game?
The only player we haven't seen much of is Jai Tai.
Jalabal makes the second. So the lead has grown to 14. And the jump shot is good. So Boris Rothbard comes in, nails the jump shot. Back to a 12-point deficit. Charles Kaoudi. Here's Westerman. He puts up a three. But Kaoudi just is, he just gets to the ball, doesn't he?
Yes, Kaoudi. Defensively, you know what he can do, but
here he is, putting it up a three.
He made it. Kaoudi also made that big shot, pull-up jumper late in the game yesterday against Russia when his team was down.
And now Jalabal takes Bart Timor's pass, and a foul called on Timor. So Jalabal at the line with France on top, 29-14. His career is interesting. He went, he was at Real Madrid, went to the NBA. The career didn't really take off, did it? Ended up coming back. He was there for a while, though.
Yes, he's been around. He got some time in the NBA, came back, been on top-level teams in Europe. And what we've seen here is he can still play.
Yeah, I think it's interesting opportunity for him to show everybody just that.
He's 32 years old. Still plenty left in that tank.
Pass to Yevzuri, and Yevzuri scores. Nice pass from Ohayon.
Israel we've seen a lot of backdoor passes. And that's what you got to do. France is out there denying the passing lanes. And Israel's been able to capitalize with those backdoor cuts. They just haven't always been able to finish at the rim.
So Kole wants to talk about it. He calls a timeout. See the shooting percentages for both teams there. France spreading out the points right now. Look at the points in the paint. France, no surprise there. If it remains like this and Omri Caspi doesn't go in the game, Gal Meckel, Lior Eliyahu, these guys might go back home after the tournament and everybody would say, hey, how was the Eurobasket? Yeah, we had a really good time. We won some games. Oh, did you get to play against France, the host nation? Oh, no, we sat out that game. We missed a chance to play in front of 10,500 fans. I suppose they play in front of big crowds anyway. So, but these types of opportunities only come around once in a lifetime.
And we've seen teams like Finland, Poland, really and Russia rise to the occasion and really go at France.
Kahudi.
Kahoudi's with a sweet stroke. He's turning into a shooter. We know what he can do on the defensive end. He's been able to knock down some shots from the perimeter also.
He's he's very strong, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh, nice find inside, Lemonade.
There again, we see a backdoor cut. I think there's a little screen to free him up.
That was right after the timeout. Wasn't he just trying to shore that up?
Yeah.
I'm not sure the message has gotten through yet.
I think they're talking about how they want to attack this zone defense. That was good. You get the ball to the middle of the zone, the heart of the zone. We saw Gobert at the high post, and then you kick it out to the corners. Get the defense to collapse. That will open it up for you on the perimeter.
Bounce pass, Louvain. And follows up the shot.
Great pass by Westerman. That's exactly where you want to get the ball, right there in the heart of the zone. Louvain finishes from there.
Yvesbury was fouled by Fournier. Was there a little bit of a shirt tug there? Now this is the jump shot from Gaudi. He's gonna have to put it up, and the pass from Rothbart was after the shot clock.
Again, we see Kahudi pushing Rothbart away from the basket. Did not get anywhere near there. Didn't even attempt the shot. He wanted to pass it.
Well, close games all around in this last night of group action. Iceland trailing Turkey by just 2 in Group B. The Netherlands in Group C down by just 1 against Greece, fighting for their lives. And the Czechs up by 3 on Lithuania. Now, Fournier. And Rothbart grabs the rebound. Again, the cutter, and Bar Timor puts it up and in.
Bar Timor, there's a little exchange over that side of the court. He faked the screen, but cut to the basket. Nice pass by Bar Timor.
Leo Westerman gets inside, but travels. A look of disbelief from Leo Westerman. Leo Westerman comes out.
You know, Westerman was not even with the team during their preparation, their practices. He was called upon after, right before they were coming here to play the group stage.
Offensive foul.
Rothbart moving on the screen. You see it here. Lowered his shoulder a little bit. Evan Fournier trying to get through that screen.
And Louvain's pass to Fournier, not controlled by the Orlando Magic shooting guard. And DeGola fouls Lemonade. Fouls Kadir. Gobert comes into the game, and he will replace a hard-working Louvain.
I was hoping we'd see Jaite, but Cole's going back to Gobert.
So this will be an experience for Boris Rothbart. Nice pass. And nice finish from Rothbart.
Where did that come from?
He says, I'll take it.
Watch his footwork. Nice spin. Take Gobert out of position.
Fournier with a little fake over to DeColo. Yvesbury. Israel not really able to get out and run like they'd like, as they have in previous games. Lemonade tied up, and Kadir, boy.
You cannot go past Kahudi. Holds his ground.
He is quick. Lemonade puts it up, a little bit weak.
Shot altered again. Rudy Gobert.
35-22, Le Bleu. Trying to turn it up a notch here for the crowd. Behind the back pass, a little bit of razzle-dazzle. And not finished, however. Now Kadir, here's Israel on the run. And Lemonade holds his ground and gets 2 shots. He kind of stopped, went back to the middle.
got Fournier moving. Initiated the contact. We see it right here. Initiates enough contact. He's going to go to the line.
There's the French band. They're making so much noise tonight. Now they've decided, let's be quiet. Let's try to ice them.
And the first free throw is good.
Well, they're not being quiet, are they? Both free throws good. And that gets it back to an 11-point deficit. Cahoudi into the corner over to Fournier. Good!
France finally getting a three-pointer to drop. They're 1 for 7 before that shot. Now 2 for 8. Fournier from the corner.
Lemonade gets inside, whips it out. The Dawson for the left-handed jumper. And the three-pointer falls for Sean Dawson. Cahoudi over to Gobert. Now to Colo. Fournier puts it up right at the shot clock buzzer. The ball goes out of bounds off of Cahoudi.
Good hustle by Rothbard, chasing down that loose rebound. We see him control the ball, throw it off Cahoudi.
So timeout with 29.2 seconds remaining. And Israel trying to get just a little bit closer here to France.
קודם כל יש להם עבירה אחת לתת. אז צריך ללכת טיפה לפני זה, אבל לא בטירוף ולאבד את הכדור. אוקיי? אנחנו עושים שון, דילי סקין. אתה הולך לחסום למטה את רוברט. אוקיי? אפשר ילך לגב ההגנה.
France 18 points in the paint. They do need a statistic for shots altered, don't they? Because they would have probably 15 tonight.
Yep, and we've seen shots altered, shots not attempted. We've seen turnovers, shuffling their feet. There's
now
Fournier from the corner.
That stat that we just saw is slightly misleading because it said points from the bench, 22 for France, 10 for Israel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a great point.
The bench is actually in the game. They're the starters tonight.
The bench has been the starters. And that's one thing we said all along, that Israel did not, at least they're not going deep into their bench in these games. But tonight we see some of these guys on the bench have some talent. This is a great experience for them.
Oh, yeah, I think they've all got talent. I mean, we saw Desnikov come off the bench last night for Russia. We hadn't seen him at all. And Desnikov was terrific. Young center. So some of these guys not getting their minutes until the very end of the group phase. Now Lemonade dribbles up top. There's about a 4.5 second shot clock differential with the game clock. Rothbard comes up to set the pick, and a foul called. A push.
He looked to split that double team. Gobert came up, tried to hedge. You see him go through, try to split the double team there. Tripped up.
Now Batum is going to come into the game. So 11.2 seconds now, and Israel will definitely hold it for the last shot. At least they'll try to. Lemonade shakes, gets it to Rothbard, and Rothbard follows the shot, gets it off. Unfortunately for him and Israel, just a little too late. So France will take a 38-27 lead to halftime against an Israel team that has yet to play. Here you go, see, it's too late.
38.
Just about a second too late there. They're leading an Israel team 38-27 that has yet to play Gal Mekel, has yet to play Omri Caspi, and has yet to play Lior Eliyahu.
Now it's time to play with the Big Goal T-shirt challenge. Big Goal presenting partner of the Eurobasket 2015.
See the halftime stats. Really Israel hanging in there. They're down 11 points after that slow start. France has struggled from the three-point line, missing a lot of uncontested shots.
They almost seem to be lulling, Israel seemed to be lulling them to sleep. Just got a tweet from someone who said, tonight it's an annoying game.
They're not talking about us, are they?
No, I don't think so. They love us, Johnny, they love us. Stick around for second half action. Coming back in about 13 and a half minutes.
Maxime, basketteur, quel poste et quel club? C'est pas envoyé? Comme les Lions. Tu as fait toute la route pour nous encourager les Bleus. Un pronostic pour ce soir? Pas trop déçu? Tu t'arranges avec lui pour le nettoyage de l'événement, ok? Petite photo souvenir devant les machines à Bébéco, partenaire officiel de l'Eurobasket 2015. Mesdames, messieurs, s'il vous plaît, applaudissements pour Maxime et Pierre-Baptiste. Big Goal T-shirt célèbre, merci messieurs. Rentrez avec le Red Boxing, les danses officielles de l'Eurobasket 2015, c'est la mi-temps Israël-France, Israël 27, France 38. Bien, mesdames, messieurs, c'est la mi-temps. Le temps pour nous, ce soir, de voir un petit peu comment vous avez la forme. DJ, start the music, please. Yeah, on a le meilleur DJ de la planète. D'ailleurs, vu que c'est le dernier soir qu'on est ensemble ce soir à la Montpellier, applaudissements pour le DJ de l'Eurobasket 2015, s'il vous plaît. Yeah. Hey, DJ, c'est toi. Ça, c'est mon micro. Et ça, c'est le vôtre. On a tout mis le budget dans le micro cette année. Regardez ce qui va se passer sur les écrans géants de l'Arena Montpellier. On va mettre en place le noise meter. C'est une drôle de machine qui est reliée directement à ce micro qui permet de mesurer un petit peu comment vous avez la forme ce soir. Alors, pour tout vous dire, depuis une semaine, on a un public de dingue, et vraiment de dingue, genre 100 décibels, 102 décibels, 103 décibels. Je suis persuadé que ce soir, vous êtes capable de faire mieux, n'est-ce pas? Oui. N'est-ce pas? N'est-ce pas? Ouais, on a pris l'option micro-pliable. On a mis tout le budget là-dedans. Alors, regardez ce qui va se passer. Il va se passer un truc assez fou. Il y a une jauge qui va se mettre en place sur les écrans géants de l'arena. Il faut juste faire du bruit dès que je vous dis top. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts? Est-ce que vous êtes vraiment prêts? Alors, on va regarder ce qui se passe. Et dans 3, 2, 1, c'est à vous. Attention, je mets le micro en l'air. Et on va voir si vous avez la forme ce soir pour l'Israël ou pour la France. 1, 2, 3, faites du bruit. Ce soir. Ah, l'ordinateur a dit que c'est pas assez. Je suis sûr que vous êtes capable de faire mieux, et visiblement là-bas, on est capable de faire mieux. Donc je règle le micro. 101 décibels, on me dit. Et en fait, le record est à 118 décibels. Si vous faites le record ce soir, vous faites le record ce soir. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts? Est-ce que vous êtes prêts? Est-ce que vous êtes vraiment prêts? Alors, soit pour l'Israël, soit pour l'équipe de France, j'allume votre micro, faites du bruit. Alors, est-ce qu'on a battu les 118 décibels? Je suis pas sûr en fait, compagnie. Ah, 110 décibels. On se le fait la dernière fois ou pas? On vous a dit que le public de Montpellier est un public de dingue pour l'équipe de France. Est-ce que c'est vrai? Ok, on se fait la dernière fois. Je règle votre micro la dernière fois. Je fais 3, 2, 1, 0. Et là, vous lâchez les chevaux. Vous laissez votre cœur parler, soit pour l'Israël, soit pour l'équipe de France. Are you ready? Ah non, pardon, excusez-moi. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts? 1, 2, 3, faites du bruit. C'est le dernier match du premier tour de l'Eurobasket 2015. J'ai le plaisir, l'honneur et l'avantage de vous annoncer que vous êtes le meilleur public de la semaine. Mesdames, Messieurs, à l'occasion de cette mi-temps, ils vous ont ambiancé pour la première mi-temps et ils jouent depuis quelques semaines déjà sur les réseaux sociaux le tube de Jonathan, Les Yeux d'Émilie, version harmonie de Pomarez, peut-être la future et le futur tube de la chanson des Bleus, l'harmonie de Pomarez. À vous, on vous écoute et on tape les mains ensemble avec vous. Je suis sûr que ce soir, les supporters d'Israël et les supporters de la France peuvent taper des mains en rythme. Tout le monde!
À deux. Idou. Alors.
Je vois qu'ils sont bien, ils ont tout quand même.
Avec le public de l'Arena qui tape dans les mains, tout le monde! Tout le monde! Applaudissements s'il vous plaît pour la Ramoni de Pomarès ce soir à l'Arena de Montpellier. Ils sont là pour encourager l'équipe de France et l'équipe d'Israël bien évidemment. La deuxième mi-temps recommence dans un petit peu plus de 3 minutes. Vous êtes plutôt un très très bon public ce soir. On compte sur vous pour faire un maximum de bruit tout à l'heure pour votre équipe préférée, soit Israël, soit la France, à l'occasion de ce dernier match du premier tour de l'Eurobasket 2015. N'oubliez pas qu'à partir de samedi, les phases finales commencent au stade Pierre-Mauroy Lille Métropole, la plus grande arena de l'Europe de basket, avec 27 000 spectateurs attendus dès samedi pour encourager les différentes équipes et les filles pour les phases finales. N'oubliez pas que l'Eurobasket 2015, c'est l'événement de l'année en Europe et en France, et on le vit ensemble grâce aux réseaux sociaux. Vous pouvez partager votre expérience de l'Eurobasket 2015 en utilisant le hashtag Eurobasket 2015. Vous envoyez vos plus belles photos, vos commentaires, et vous pouvez passer en direct live sur les écrans géants de l'Arena de Montpellier ce soir à l'occasion de ce dernier match Israël-France 2015 avant le début de la deuxième mi-temps.
Ladies and gentlemen, the statistics from the first half, the leading score for Israel is number 10 by the lead with 7 points. Leading rebounder is Elitai Kadir with 5 rebounds. For France, the leading scorer is Jokwe Yaboua with 8 points. And the leading rebound 3.
Let's go, allez. France.
The leading assist, Boris Diallo for France.
Bien, juste avant le début de la deuxième mi-temps, on va taper des mains ensemble.
Israël.
Que vous soyez pour l'équipe d'Israël ou pour l'équipe de France, on va taper des mains ensemble. On va prendre un petit peu de fraîcheur, parce qu'il fait de plus en plus chaud à l'Arena de Montpellier. Direction la Russie ensemble. Et puis Israël, s'il vous plaît. Écoutez, la musique qui arrive. Deuxième mi-temps.
38-27, France on top here at the start of the third quarter. And Israel start proceedings. And Boris Rothbart misses with a jump shot.
Israel comes back in the zone defense. They're allowing the perimeter shots, trying to pack it inside.
This is the battle for first place in Group A. And what a battle it is. France get the long jump shot. Nicolas Batum.
Batum very smooth. He's hitting his perimeter shot today. Everything looks easy from Nicolas Batum.
Bartimore. And Bartimore just kind of throws it right into the hands of Nando De Colo and then commits the foul. It is a serious point. You're playing France, the host nation, for first place. Big moment, packed house. You want to show everybody what you got. Or do you? And I think that's the point. They don't want to show everything. So they leave their best 3 players on the bench for the game. Gal Mekel, Lior Eliyahu, and Omri Caspi have not played yet for Israel.
They're obviously looking at the bigger picture. Eliyahu, we know he's been banged up a little bit, so he might be injured, but it would have been nice to see these 2 teams at full strength because Israel gets up and down the floor. It would have been a great matchup to see these 2 teams go at it at full strength.
At full strength, yeah. I mean, it's still good. Don't get us wrong. We're glad that you're watching, and it's exciting stuff, and there's some good ball players on the floor right now. It would just be nice to see a little bit of Omri, a little bit of Captain Caspi.
What about Eliyahu?
Or Eliyahu. Bartimore.
Bartimore has been impressive, Jeff. He's come in. We haven't seen much of him at all. 21 seconds before this game. But he's shown some signs, some promise. 23-year-old.
But Johnny, he was impressive in those 21 seconds before. And that ball goes out of bounds, back over to Israel. Early in the 3rd quarter.
Rothbard working to get open.
Oh, we beautiful play, the slam!
We see
from
another
Sean Dawson.
Yes, another backdoor cut. That's what you got to do. France is denying the passing lanes.
Gobert gives it to Dio. And Boris Dio puts it up and scores with ease.
He hardly leaves his feet. He just creates the space with his body. Quickly gets the shot up.
Limonade over to Boris Rothbart. And Rothbart strikes from 3-point range.
That is important. If he can bring Gobert away from the basket, that's gonna help them a great deal, opening up some area underneath the basket.
Nando De Colo says, anything you can do, I can do better. Well, it's good to see the hops from Sean Dawson. Maybe he's going to start getting it going here for Israel. We know he can play. Again, the backdoor and the beautiful cut from Bartimore. Boy, time and time again, especially down that left side.
Yes, we've seen many plays like that. We haven't seen the French defense rotate over in time.
Bounce pass, Rudy Gobert just kind of flung it up that time.
Rothbard did a good job. Got into his body a little bit, made it difficult for Gobert.
Rothbard, oh, spins, goes up, missed the shot.
Missed that shot, but you can see his confidence growing. This might be an alley-oop pass, no.
Parker floats in, misses. Now quickly, little fast break for Israel. And Timor gets in, misses. Kadir gets it, puts it back up and in. And just like that, Vincent Collet calls timeout. Israel, despite the absences so far of Mekel, Caspi, and Eliyahu, only trail 45-38.
C'est pas des shooters, donc il faut pas leur donner les intervalles.
Well, it's almost a case of deja vu for France, isn't it? We've seen them, as you look at the shooting stats, we've seen them throughout this tournament kind of, I don't know, invite teams back into the game or just not do enough to blow the game wide open.
There's times when it looks like they might let up, but I think in this game in particular, they just have struggled shooting from the outside. They've struggled with a three-point shot. Israel's playing a zone defense, allowing those open shots and trying to take away action at the basket. See the fast break. Timor went into Diao, initiates the contact here. Wasn't able to convert the shot, but there's Kadir hustling, able to finish.
You know, I'm not sure that Yaniv Green is going to get back in the game. Look at the Israel fans, they're loving it. But Yaniv Green tonight became Israel's all-time leading or most capped player for the national team with 189 appearances, surpassing Doron Jamchi, who played for Israel for many, many years, from 1981 through 1997. So congratulations to Yaniv Green. Gobert gets inside and says, "You want to play?"
He does it with authority. Nobody puts their body on him, and he just planted his feet, went up hard off two legs.
Lemonade. Now, Kadir. And an under move.
That looked like Boris Diaw move.
Rothbard goes up and draws the foul.
Kadir with a move that I've seen Boris Diaw do. A little up and under scoop shot from the post. We see Rothbard doing some work. He came out a little timid at first, but we've seen his confidence grow as this game has progressed. Boris Rothbard at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Does kind of make you wonder why we haven't seen these guys play at all, really, in this competition. He could have helped out a little bit here, a little bit there.
Yeah, he's got a lot of the same characteristics you see in Dior Fisher. He's got that perimeter shot like Dior. He's probably will have a little bit more range than Dior. We've seen him hit the three-point shot, and he's got great length as well.
It's almost like Coach Edelstein said, listen, guys, I want you to come to the Eurobasket. No, I'm not going to play you much, but here's what I'll do. I'll at least let you play against France in front of 10,000 people. How about that? And these guys are rising to the occasion. Parker gets it out to Nando DeColo. Short. Now Bart Timor.
Look at this 4-on-2 break. He
explodes.
Off.
Oh, he hands it off to Lemonade. And actually, I've seen Gal Meckel. I've seen him. He's just gotten up off the bench. He's cheering. It's 47-42 now. Israel down by just 5.
You can't help but applaud his teammates. The effort they're giving, they're getting out and running. That was just pure effort. There was 4 Israeli players that got down the court before the French players. They just got out and ran harder.
Here it is. The foul. This was the fast break.
See Sean Dawson, we saw 4 Israeli players on that break. 2 defenders for France.
Parker gets inside, puts it up, and he just said, I'm going to throw it up there somewhere, and Rudy, you go and catch it and put it down.
Yeah. If you're Rothbard, you definitely have to get a body on Rudy Gobert. Don't give him so much space.
Parker chases it down. Now into the corner, Nicola Batum gets the shot blocked by Sean Dawson. Dawson on the SWAT team.
Sean Dawson with some highlights already in this game. We see the three-pointer, we see the dunk, and now we see a block at Nicolas Batum.
Boris Diaw comes out of the game. So Louvain, Parker, Gobert, Batum, and that man right there, Evan Fournier. Parker knifes his way into the lane. Gobert there for the follow, and a foul before the shot, before the putback.
Again, Gobert grabs this rebound, but he keeps it up high. Doesn't let anybody slap it out of his hands. Stays strong. Collects the foul. You see it right here. Kadir wasn't able to push him out of there. Gobert keeps the ball high. Grabs the rebound over the rim.
Batum gets it to Gobert and intercepted by Israel. Just taken away by Kadir. Rothbart over to Lemonade. Good catch by him. He was crossed up. Rothbart on the baseline. Gobert with the rebound.
Tough break. Nice screen. Popped open. Rothbart wasn't able to finish on that shot. Zone defense a little bit more aggressive on the perimeter.
Fournier buries it from three-point range.
If you're Israel, you don't want Evan Fournier to get started.
Lemonade. Now Kadir. Timor for three. And it was online, but it kind of went in and out. And a foul called on Lemonade. I think you can sense really that watching this Israel team play, you can understand why they've won 3 of their 4 games, even though we're not seeing their main players. It's their style of play that really causes problems.
And that man right there.
And Edelstein, the coach.
Done a great job. You pointed it out. He's done a great job with their scouting and preparing his team.
שמור את החסימה, תלך מלמטה, בעיבוד שהוא קלעי. בואו תרגיעו רגע, הם הלכו עכשיו להרכב יותר.
The rebounding totals.
תזכרו את הצבע, צאו בטירוף שם. הנה בסדר, אני בקולע. תלכו רגע. תלכו בלי הכדור.
Toi t'es là. Et Geoffrey, tu plonges, c'est Geoffrey qui va être ouvert. Nico à l'opposé. Attrapez de l'autre côté. Zéro. Tu t'empêches. On inverse. Il faut pas que t'ailles trop loin. Le ballon, il faut pas aller trop loin non plus.
Pretty shot. Evan Fournier, every time he goes up, you just know it's going to go in. He's got such great shooting mechanics.
So Fournier is going to inbound it and gives it to Parker. Fournier, his pass intercepted, and the ball thrown out of bounds, however.
Good hustle by Sean Huff to go in and break up that pass. Wasn't able to control it. France will get a new shot clock.
So 24 seconds on the shot clock. Israel in the zone. Parker, and again, Sean Dawson kind of slides in there, knocks it out of bounds.
Sean Dawson, alert on the weak side.
Batum, and Kadir bats it quickly. Look how they go in transition. Back to Lemonade, and he puts it up and in.
Nice pass by Timor. Getting out fast. They're sprinting down court. It's no accident that they're getting down there fast and first.
Dangerous team Israel, certainly for whoever wants to face them in the next round. And Rudy Gobert, though, scores with a reverse layup.
Reverse layup, but he started well on the other side of the rim. So long he was able to stretch and get to the other side of the basket. We'll see it right here.
So Rothbard picked up the foul. He's got 3. It's back to a 10-point lead. And now 11. Rothbard over to Sean Dawson for 3. Lovin
Good
grabs the
contest.
board.
Good contest by Jalabal on Dawson's shot.
And the reach and the foul by Gobert. The reach and the dunk by Gobert, excuse me.
There was contact. He went through it.
Feels like they turned off the air conditioner tonight. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it's hot in here right now. Gym is packed.
It's been packed every night with the French fans. Here goes Dawson. 4 on the shot clock. Hands it back to Rothbard. And good play again from Israel.
Sean Dawson with a nice play. Creating an easy look for Rothbard. Drew the defenders to him. He's athletic enough to hang in the air to get around him.
Parker gets inside. He thought Rudy Gobert might go up and get that, but Rothbard had good position. Lemonade explodes to the basket. And Israel get it back to single digits.
They're looking fearless right now, going to the basket hard. It wasn't like that this first half. Looks like they've gained some confidence. They're attacking the basket.
Jalabal, there he goes, and Rothbard challenged that. Lovin goes back up and puts it in.
France really with a huge height advantage, and we see them taking advantage of that height on the boards.
And good anticipation by, oh no, the ball was hit by Rothbard, so it goes back over to France. 30 seconds left here in the quarter.
You see a plus 12 rebounds for France, 34 to 22.
Parker gets inside, puts it up, goes down, and Pietrus goes back up strong, and Rothbard fouls him.
You see another and one play. Possible three-point play here, this time for Pietrus. Rothbard commits his 4th personal foul.
So Rothbard out, Ohayon, Yevzuri in with Lemonade, Sean Dawson, and Kadir. So a very small French team, excuse me, Israeli team here for this last possession. Lemonade crosses midcourt. 14-point lead for France. Kadir doesn't want to shoot it too quickly. Here, he'll take this. And the challenge for the ball, good hustle from Israel, from Lemonade, but they can't get it in time. But, you know, Israel hanging around. We've seen how they can cut into the deficit. 10 more minutes to go. France lead it 62 to 48. So France really dominating the glass, 36 to 23. And France at 20 of 40 inside the arc. Also 10 of 11 at the free throw line. Interesting, the Czech Republic and Lithuania going to overtime. That's in Group D up in Riga. And that will determine first place. Greece, the Netherlands. Greece are leading at 52-46 with 10 minutes to go. And Turkey now on top of Iceland, 74-67. Greece and the Netherlands, that is in Group C. Turkey and Iceland is in Group B.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, the attendance at this game tonight between Israel and France is 1,755 spectators.
Gobert goes out of the game. We see him there. Quite a game. 15 points, 10 rebounds in 19 minutes.
Fourth quarter underway. Lovren, Fournier, Pietrus, Decolo, and Jalabal on the court for Le Bleu. Jalabal in the corner and checks his progress and just goes up and strokes it. Takes the lead to 16.
Jalabal comes. We'll see the attacks the closeout, pulls up, creates space, sinks the easy jump shot from mid-range distance.
For Israel is Yivzeri, Dawson, Limonade, Kadir, and Ohayon. Dawson, that's good. Three-pointer.
There you go, Sean Dawson.
Well, it's taken him a while really to show up for the party, but he's really shown up tonight. And now Laverne for the dunk.
Watch this no-look pass from Nader de Colo.
Ohayon to Kadir, goes up and banks it in. And Pietrus catches it in the lane. He draws the foul.
Laverne throws that pass up in the air. When in doubt, throw it up in the air. You've got you have the smaller Israeli players underneath the basket. Pietrus just soared over them to grab this pass. Look at that. When he came down, he got tangled up with him.
So Limonade comes out. Yaniv Green is going to come back in. There's Kadir in that last trip, or one of the last baskets for Israel.
I like Kadir. Hard-nosed player. We've seen him throughout this tournament.
He's improved a lot. I saw him play for Arik Shivek back in 2011, and his game has gotten better and better.
27-year-old, still developing.
He does a little bit of everything. He can play big. He can help with the ball handling. And Dawson gets inside, draws the foul, 2 shots.
That's called athleticism. He's just going to soar to the basket. Wasn't able to finish, but he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
We have seen Dawson have his struggles at the free throw line. There's some of the Israeli fans. One of 2.
Israel, of course, is a country that loves their basketball. We see Maccabi in EuroLeague. They have a tremendous following throughout Europe. Some of the best fans, some of the best club fans, certainly. Their people are here to support their country as well. Fournier
for 3, that's good.
smooth stroke from Evan Fournier. Displays his deep shooting range.
And Leo Westerman takes it away. Fournier up to Pietrus. Back to Fournier. Offensive foul called against Laverne.
That's the experience of Yanni Green, as you mentioned. 189 appearances with the Israeli national team. Draws the personal here. Boris Diaw doesn't like that.
Yivzari for three. And Pietrus with the rebound. What do you think of Westerman? He's pretty tall for a point guard, isn't he? 1.93 meters in height. 1.97. There you go. Let's get it out, Jeff.
He's done well here, considering he has not practiced with this team. He joined this team very late, and we've seen him shoot pretty well from three-point range.
You know, at some point, Tony Parker will have had his fill of the national team. I guess he's not going to play forever, so some of the other guys are going to have to come in, like Leo Westerman. So this is a good experience for him. There are plenty of other players, though, that'll be hoping to be in this French team next summer if they get to Rio. Foul called on Westerman. But he's only 23 years old, so he has a lot of upside.
He has plenty of upside. Came back from a very difficult injury that he suffered with Partizan.
Would you say he's an out-and-out point guard, or would you say he's more of a combo?
He's playing as a point guard. He's very tall.
Oh, Hayan?
He's got a mentality. He's got the mentality of a point guard.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? And we've seen him have a good jump shot as well. So, well, Laverne, here he goes. Leo Westerman right on cue.
Right on cue. You called it, Jeff.
Three-pointer, his first three of the night. Final 6 minutes. Both of these teams will be heading north to Lille after this game. My understanding is they'll be going right after the game. That's where the next phase of the competition will be. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Yizri's pass intercepted. And what happened there? It looked like Pietrus couldn't quite get it.
You had your 5 and your 4-man leading the fast break. Laverne bringing the ball up. Pietrus was not able to hold on to this pass. You see the steal, and he's going to bring it up court.
Westerman with a no look, and it goes straight into the Israelis' hands. Kadir off to Johnson. So Sean Johnson, 11 points for him. His best game by far.
He had a good game against Serbia in their preparation. He played outstanding. He's showing us a glimpse of what he's got.
Fournier for three. And Laverne was there for the offensive rebound and put back.
Geoffrey Laverne just keeps working. It's a workhorse.
Yep, 14 points now. And nice drive there from Ohayon, but he doesn't finish. And Mom Jatai is going to come into the game. Westerman gets a back three on the shot clock. He has to put it up. Bang, go. No, it's bad. And that, I think that's going to count, right? Didn't he glance off the rim?
That should count. It wedged it against the rim and the backboard. I don't think there's any. It's going to be a timeout. No need to review this play. We'll see it goes off the rim and the backboard.
So they do count it. So 20-point lead now for France. Here it is again. Goes right back up. Tough shot, in fact, making it with Green there.
Finishes with his left hand away from the defender, Yannick Green, in this case.
Could have been a foul. Let's have another look.
We see the rim move there slightly.
לרוץ, יש לנו פאולים להשתמש. לא נתת להם עכשיו פה להיכנס לזה חגיגות, לעצור עם פאזות אם צריך.
44 points from the French bench tonight.
בוא נחזור לזה יפה. היי, W לאלישי. תגן תהיה 2. לא נסיים את התרגיל.
All smiles now here inside the Arena de Montpellier. I don't think people were ever really nervous in this game, but there were times when, again, the French fans and the French players even were looking on like, what's going on here? How is Israel coming back? They're only down 7 or 6. And they just haven't been able to sustain it, Israel. But they've got plenty of players to cause problems for whoever they face in that round of 16. Ohayon, Pietrus, now Westerman. Jatai. Cowdy coming back in. And Jalabal comes out. So under 4 minutes to go, Lithuania have beaten the Czech Republic in overtime, 85-79, so they finished first in Group D. Now Yannick Green gets in there. Bill Westerman.
Day wants the ball on the block. Randall.
And Fournier, another 3 for him.
There's Fournier finding his range. He struggled, or his standards at least, from three-point range in these games. We see what he's capable of doing.
It's a quiet 12 points for him. He's found his stroke. See if he takes it to Lille for the next round. Bounce pass. Ohayon, another one.
Another backdoor play. You know, that makes perfect sense. France is forcing those passes. If you got somebody like Gobert underneath, you're going to create a lot of havoc for your rivals.
Bill Westerman over to Kahudi. Short. Jatai. And Jatai, rather, puts it up and in with the dunk.
That's his first basket for the national team.
So Jatai gets on the board here late. And Yannick Green tried to get the follow-up dunk, but couldn't knock it down.
So we saw all of his teammates up off the floor. We're going to see the replay where he gets a rebound and slams it down. If they go a little bit further, we can see he looks over at the bench. Everybody's up. We see he's pointing to the bench. Everybody's up standing. They're happy for him. His first 2 points with the French national team.
So 2:22 to go here in Montpellier. And here's Jatai again. Ball goes out of bounds.
He already was thinking he's going to dunk it again.
Westerman spins, gets inside, scores.
That's a slick move by Westerman.
He looks
he looks over at his teammates. Was that Tony Parker?
Yeah, he was looking at Tony Parker and smiling, saying, I learned it from you, Tony. Now, 48. So Israel foul. So France are going to finish in first place.
Here we see the replay. Finishing with his left hand. Nice play. Look at just individual skills. You work on those time and time again. 1-0, 1-0, and then you get a chance to do it in the game. Looks great.
Fournier goes baseline. Taite goes right at Yaniv Green and foul before the shot.
Only the fourth team foul for Israel still. France will take the ball out of bounds.
Leo Westerman again for three, and he hits it. Yaniv Green, and final minute. So Caspi doesn't play, Gal Meckel doesn't play, Lior Eliyahu doesn't play for Israel tonight. Israel still gave us some good moments, like that one, the block from Yaniv Green.
There you go, Bart
and a
Timor.
long one from Bart Timor.
23-year-old. Knocking down the three-pointer.
Saw the block there from Yaniv Green from behind. Gaite goes up, and another opportunity for Bart Timor in Israel. Now the turnover. And Gaite had wanted it for the dunk. He's going to have to settle for nothing. So the final score will be France 86, Israel 61. France finish in first place in Group A. In second place will be Israel. Third place will be Poland. And in fourth place will be Finland. 86-61, France beat Israel.
First place team of Group A, Montpellier.
Well, first and foremost, I think you have to say that the environment, the atmosphere in Montpellier has been terrific. We'd like to cooperate with Mother Nature for, we'd like to actually say thank you to Mother Nature for cooperating, giving us some nice sunshine during the day. But overall, it's been a wonderful week here in Montpellier. Here are the stats for tonight's game. France, you'll notice just complete domination on the boards, 46-29. And Gobert led the way with 15 points and 10 rebounds. Israel had their moments. Well, Johnny, any last words from you?
No, I'd just like to say, you know, this has been a great experience. We've seen some tremendous games, and we couldn't have asked for anything more. I look forward to watching the games in Lille. It's been a pleasure working with you, Jeff. Hope we can do it again sometime.
Absolutely. Right back at you. That confirms it, Johnny. France, Israel, Poland, and Finland. The final standings in Group A, just as you predicted it would be before this thing started.
That's right. It was clear in my mind coming in.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in Lille.
Alors vous savez, le Eurobasket parisien, ici aussi le tour est terminé. Voilà. Mais l'aventure va continuer à partir de samedi dans la plus grande arena de Rennes au stade Pierre-Mauroy avec 7000 personnes. Nous partageons tout ça sur Twitter, sur Facebook. On a passé un bon moment ici grâce à Montpellier. Merci beaucoup. Montpellier, département 0, est vraiment une belle terre de basket avec la Fédération française de basket. Encore une fois, le public de Montpellier ce soir, du bruit. Et pour les parties sportives, pour ce qui vous attend du côté de Lille, dans la basket en compagnie de Lille et de Benjamin. Belle soirée, soyez heureux au basket en France.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being such a wonderful audience. This has been a magnificent week here in Montpellier. We've had fantastic basketball. We've had lots of fun up in the stand with all of you. We appreciate you supporting basketball. And the show continues in Lille. We'll be back on Saturday with more action. If you can't come to Lille, watch it. Watch it on television, watch it on internet, and you'll see great basketball for the rest of our Eurobasket 2015.
Et puis, vu que la situation va ensemble, les Reds aussi ont un petit territoire de refus que le public va partir ensemble à Paris, Moulin Rouge, faites encore, rien pour vous, je le paquet de l'arène à Montpellier avec les Reds aussi. Et pour le fait, tu vas voir, on va taper les mains ensemble. Ladies and gentlemen, on vient de dire une pour leur checker les mains. Je les remercie parce qu'ils ont fait un travail de dingue depuis des mois. Et on se quitte en musique. Petit salon de Légion Marie. Passez une belle soirée. Puis le basket en France et l'Eurobasket 2015, ça continue à partir de samedi du côté de Lille.